Hello, everybody. Welcome to my whimsical world of Zen. I'm Ken. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good myself. The reason why I'm here today for this video is I have a little story to tell you. So it started in 2020 and COVID, COVID had happened. So I was off work I took 6 months off. Now during this 6 months, I really took time to kind of spend more time with myself, I guess. For years previously, I hadn't had much time alone, so this was a good time to really reflect on what was going on with me. Anyways, one day I was scrolling through YouTube, as people do. You're just scrolling, checking out videos, and this video kept on popping up, and it was 22 ways to annoy an autistic person. And I thought to myself, I'm not really sure what an autistic person is, to be honest. I remember in the 90s, Jenny McCarthy, there was some big speculation going around from her saying that taking vaccines and stuff like that could cause autism. And that's pretty much all I knew is that. So I didn't really have any education on autism as it were. But I did know that a celebrity was making waves doing something, so I did find that humorous. Anyways, back to the video. So 22 ways to annoy an autistic person. So for whatever reason, I decided to watch this video. So I'm watching the video, and as it goes along, it's kind of like, oh, that annoys me. That annoys me. That annoys me. And then about 20 or so out of 22 annoyed me, which was kind of enlightening, I suppose. So I had to take some time to even understand what that meant, if it meant anything. So what I like to do is when I'm intrigued by something, I like to really get involved and really learn it and try to get all the insights and outs of whatever topic it is that I'm studying at the time. So I started doing that with autism, and the more I read and the more I learned, the more I kind of felt like me, like they were speaking to me somehow, which is entertaining. So learning, I did a couple of easy little tests and whatnot, and it shows on these tests that I'm autistic. Which I'm not going to take my basis off some Facebook tests or social media something or other. But what I did do is I found more in-depth tests from therapists and psychologists and people of these sorts, and they came across a really lengthy test. I believe it was something like 300 to 400 questions or something. And I noticed as I was taking this test, a lot of the times, let's pretend it was 400. A lot of the times, there's really only 100 questions, just asked 4 different ways, which was fun to read. Anyways, the results of this test is I aced it. Yes, I did it. Another A+. And so at the end of this test, it says, it's an extremely strong possibility that you are autistic. Of course, you can't diagnose off a test like that. So it's suggested to go talk to doctors. So I did that, and boy, was that ever nerve-wracking. But kind of got through all that stuff, and here I am. I am autistic. It's me. Although I prefer Rostistic. And you might get that. And if you do, fantastic. Because I am Rostistic. Now, that being said, it doesn't change much in my life. I'm still me, and I'm trying to figure out more about me, and a little off topic, but a lot of people have like those cancer ribbons and stuff. Like I've got one little tattoo here, a ribbon for diabetes awareness. And I remember when I got that tattoo, there was probably 30 or so different ribbons you could get. And then one was a puzzle piece. And I remember thinking, like, what's up with this group? Why can't they just get a ribbon like everybody else? Interesting enough, I kind of feel like I understand what that puzzle piece means. And for me, it was kind of like, I guess, the final piece, or maybe the first piece, in figuring out who I am, which is an interesting journey, no question. So this all kind of leads me to right now, in which I'm discovering more about myself, and that's wonderful, and how other people are, which I didn't never really realized how much I was missing. Even though I was watching and studying, I didn't know what I was studying when it came to other human beings, I guess. So what brings me to this, anyways, is I bought a guitar pedal a year and a half or so ago. And I went to this guy's house, and we were discussing this guitar pedal. And his little boy ran out to say hello or whatnot. And he's like, oh, don't mind him. It's okay. He's autistic, little boy. And I thought, oh, well, that's great. I said, I'm autistic too. And this dad looked at me, and his eyes were just like, you are? And I said, yeah, that's what the doctors say. I mean, whatever. I'm just a person. But for him, he told me that what a massive relief it was to see, I guess, somebody like me communicating with him. His son is pretty much nonverbal. And I just let him know. I was just like, yeah, absolutely. Give your boy some time, and it's going to be a journey, but everything's going to be okay. And he kind of gave me a hug and, said that I really helped him out, which makes me feel good. I really like helping people. And then another situation came up where I went to this person's house, and he also had an autistic child, and said to me to, like, never mind his child's behavior, he's autistic. And then which I said, oh, it's okay. We all have our things. I'm autistic too. It's no problem. It's no big deal. And kind of the same reaction out of that guy. So I've spent some time. I don't particularly want to come on here and talk about me in this way, or in being different, or anything like that. However, I believe that maybe it's a great idea for me to do this, which is why I am, and just to kind of spread the word out there that it's okay. It's okay. Maybe you're autistic. Someone in your family is autistic. You're not sure how to work with that. It's okay. It's just going to take time, and be patient. And I feel like that's kind of it for right now. For me to you, just to let the world know, hey, we're autistic right here. In case you didn't know, quick, real funny story. I haven't told very many people, say 10 or so, and 9 out of 10 was, yeah, of course you are. And I was just like, whoa, what do you mean? you knew this whole time? You're like, yeah. I mean, it's obvious to people, I guess, who look for these type of ways of being, I suppose. And yeah, I found that pretty enlightening, 90%. So one person didn't, and then that one person said, autistic, what do you mean? I just thought you were lazy. Which, of course, I'm nowhere close to that. But interesting, as I've read, that this is one thing that people seem to, I guess, I'm not sure the right word, prejudge or judge the way other people act. For me, I just kind of always go with what you say is what it is. It's really that simple. However, I guess the world isn't that way, and it's not really simple. at all. So I got my thinking cap on, and I got my spiritual mug on, and together with myself, I'm going to take this journey and see where it goes. And that's my video for today. Not sure how it's going to go. Nonetheless, message is the same, intention is the same. If you know somebody that's autistic, you are autistic, and you're having difficulties with that, don't worry. It's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. And I suppose every single person has difficulties, and we all have our own path, and we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Bless.